I want to start this particular video by addressing the elephant in the room. I completely understand that every single trader or investor, any individual that comes into the markets does so because they want to make more money. And a lot of people don't necessarily want to go off and do the self-work or the personal development or the mindset mastery work because they don't necessarily understand or see how doing that work is going to go off and help them make more money in the markets. So what I wanted to do in this particular video is address and make every single one of you aware of, the challenges or the risks or the drawbacks of being a trader or being an investor, and really highlighting the importance of having your mental game mastered and having proper mental models and having proper tools and teachings and understandings. So when you go through your journey as a trader and investor, you're well prepared and you're ultimately able to perform at a high level as a trader. You're ultimately able to go off and make more money. And you're not doing that at the compromise of the 7 areas of your life, but you have a holistic, balanced lifestyle where you're empowered in all 7. So the first reason I think it's so crucial to master your mental game in trading, and this is what I've seen in my own journey, this is what I've seen in the journey of my clients as well, is that trading can be stressful. It can bring up emotions and it can bring up deep-seated, unresolved things in your own psyche that haven't been addressed. And the reason this happens is because the market's completely neutral. The market at the end of the day is a mirror, and the market is going to reflect back onto your own shit, your own insecurities, your own fears, your own anxieties. I see a lot of traders going off and calling the market stupid and blaming the market and finger pointing at the market. But what they don't realize is when they have one finger pointed at the market, they've got 3 pointing back at themselves, and they don't realize that what they're labeling the market is only a reflection of their own insecurities, their own unresolved things. So the first reason why I think it's so important to master your mental game in the markets is because the market's a neutral mirror, it's going to reflect back onto your own unresolved things. So being able to have tools and teachings and understandings to be able to deal with your unresolved things, your own unresolved baggage and your own emotions and your own insecurities and that type of stuff will help reduce the stresses and the emotional volatilities you'll go through as a trader. And it will ultimately help you be more present with the market and listen to the market so you're able to make more objective, rational decisions, and you're able to make more money at the end of the day based on your processes. The second reason why I think it's so important to master your mental game in the markets is because if you have a clear and poised and present mind as a trader, and you're not emotional and you're not insecure or fearful or greedy, you're going to make better decisions as a trader. A lot of the poor decisions we make as traders is due to the fact that we're either trying to, with the fear response, avoid the pain of losing, or with the greed response, trying to seek after the pleasure of winning. And that's ultimately what has us instincting and impulsing to irrational decisions, going away from making rational decisions according to our plan. So if you master your mental game as a trader, you're going to lower the emotional volatilities and the stress as a trader. You're also going to be making better decisions, more rational decisions. 2 very important reasons and 2 very important things as a trader. And probably the third and most important reason I think it's incredibly crucial to master your mental game as a trader is because you have to remember, as a trader, you're probably not only going to be trading. You're going to have, hopefully, friends, maybe you're going to have family, you're going to have health, you're going to have other relationships and other social life and other work and other businesses and other jobs and other things you do as well. There are other areas in your life. There are 7 areas that you have in your life, and I promote a holistic overview empowering all 7 of those, because any of those 7 you don't empower, you're subject to being overpowered by someone else in. So being able to go off and master your mental game in trading, so you deal with any of the things that the market brings forward to you, any of the emotions or insecurities or the stresses, and having the tools to deal with those things so it's not impacting the other 7 areas of your life, I think is incredibly crucial. Because ultimately you don't want to be a successful trader at the compromise of your relationships, or at the compromise of your health, or at the compromise of the other things you love doing in your life as well. So I think going off and mastering your mental game will not only help you reduce stress and reduce the emotional volatilities, and make better decisions, more informed, rational decisions. But it'll also help you empower all 7 areas of your life. And it'll help you ensure that your trading doesn't negatively impact or have a negative effect on those 7 areas. And I truly believe that mastering your mental game is a crucial component as a trader. It's often overlooked, but I see that the traders who come in there and they focus on their technicals and they get a great strategy, and then they understand the tools and techniques and strategies to master the mental game, are usually the ones who progress quicker. And within 3 to 6 to 12 months, they're consistent. And I've seen that over and over again. So that's why I'm certain that these particular things, mastering mental game as a trader, will help you at the end of the day gain consistency, gain funding if that's a goal of yours, and ultimately make more money at the end of the day.